All right, so I just tested it, and having the mic right here is fine. I still don't have to speak too loud, which I try not to do when I'm parked out in public like this. I went grocery shopping. I got honey buns. I just ran out of soap to shower with, so I had to get more of that, and I'll need to put that to the side for now. I got a bunch more soup. I get these Campbell's Chunky for about $2.50. That's a whole meal in a can. And then I get these Arizona teas. I think I've already told you for like 68 cents. So, hell of a deal. There are stores that will upcharge these, right? So, Arizona themselves only want to sell them for 99 cents. And you'll find stores that upcharge like $1.28 or something. But where I go, they hook you up, man. 68 cents. It's a hell of a deal. And then with my soup, I forgot to buy butter. I need to go get some butter. I need to find butter that doesn't need to be refrigerated. I got this Cheesecake Factory brown bread to go with the soup. This stuff is really, really good. Then I had to get more tuna. These are such a great let's get a little meal, little tuna. I love tuna. And then more tuna. I had to get more chips. These are pretty cheap, and honestly, it tastes better than Pringles. You can't even see me. Dude, I'm such a bad YouTuber. You can't see me at all, can you? I'm trying to show everything. I'm such a bad YouTuber. All right. So that's the haul, and that should last me another week or two. I ran out of soup, and then obviously I need bread with the soup. I need something with the soup because the soup by itself is just not enough. It's almost there, just needs a little bit, something extra. Ran out of tuna, need more tuna. I had to get honey buns, bro. I had to get honey buns. Oh my God. I don't buy these all the time, man, but when I do, whoo, man, I'm a honey bunner. I love honey buns, man. Look at me, bro. Of course I love honey buns. So yeah, Arizona's cool. I like Arizona. Like I said, I get these for about 68 cents. But where I get these from, they don't sell the black and white for some reason. I have to go to another store that sells them for $1.12. And I'll splurge a little bit at that store. Everything's more expensive at that store. It's not really worth going to. I had a problem. I had a problem a few months ago where I spent money at that store at the convenience of how close it was. And I ran out of money in like the middle of the month. I ran out of food money, my food budget. And yeah, I really don't want to step foot back in there. It's convenient. It's really close to where I park most of the time. And it's a really nice store, man. It's really nice. It looks, when you go to like a rich neighborhood, you go to a grocery store in a rich neighborhood and they got that really nice grocery store. It's just like that, man. It feels really nice to be there. I really feel like I don't belong. Cause I'm always dressed like a bum. Like look at me, man. I'm always dressed like a bum. That's kind of like my comfort for fashion, I guess. I don't want to look like I have money. I don't really have money, but I don't want to look like I do, even though I don't. Even if I did, I don't think I want to dress like I have money. I know this watch looks fancy. It's a Samsung Galaxy 4 Classic. It's old, man. They go for like $50 on eBay right now. It's an old watch, but it works and it looks decent. So I'm not changing it or upgrading it. And the new ones don't have this bezel, the rotating bezel, like this one has. So I really love this watch. I know it looks fancy, but they're really cheap. I went grocery shopping. I had to get some more stuff. I was trying to find garlic spread, this specific garlic spread that my brother always gets when he makes us burgers. Well, when he makes burgers, I make my burgers after he does because I like a lot of extra ingredients in my burgers that my family doesn't. So, but he'll make the buns and he puts this garlic spread on there. That's really good. I went to the store and they were all out. So I'm gonna have to get the generic stuff for now. And when they stock back up on that garlic spread, I might have to buy a few extra in case they go out again because it's really good. After that, I had to go to storage and grab inventory for eBay. And all that money that I made from eBay over this weekend went straight into my gas tank. My gas, I refill every time I'm at a quarter tank, and it cost me a little over $100, and it's gotten more expensive over the past few months. It was cheaper when I first started driving this truck, and now it's a bit more expensive. It's about $15 more than what I'm used to. So all the money that's made straight into the gas tank. Didn't get to keep any of it really, because I had to buy more soap too. I had to buy more body wash and shampoo, conditioner, so I can shower when I can, because that's really important for your mental health and your hygiene. And you don't want to go out in public smelling like booty, you know. What else, man? Oh, all right. So, man, Google Chrome. I don't know if there's stocks in Google Chrome, but they're about to go down. They're about to go way down. If you got stocks in Google Chrome, man, sell now. So Google Chrome just officially stopped supporting ad blockers. And I know how crazy it is for me to say that, because if my channel ever gets to a point where I can run ads for money, obviously I don't want people to use ad blocker, but that would be very hypocritical of me because I use ad blocker. I'm just going to say I use ad blocker. I want to get straight to the point. I want to get straight to the video that I want to watch. I grew up on commercial television, cable television, and I don't miss it. I don't miss it at all. Are you kidding me? I don't miss it at all. Watch a show for like 10 minutes and then 3-minute commercials pop up and you're just sitting there like, oh man, I can't wait till these commercials are over because I'm trying to watch this show, right? And then you get older and there's services like Netflix available with no commercials, and you're just watching TV shows front to back, no commercials, no interruption, just binge watching, and you can't come back from that. There's no coming back from that, man. There's no way. So I run ads, bro. I don't want to watch ads before, in the middle. I can run them after a video. That's not a problem. Because after a video, I could run the ads in the background and then like do something else. And then when that's done, come back and find the next video. That's fine. After you watch something, maybe you got to go get a snack. Maybe you got to use the bathroom. Maybe, who knows? Run the ads after. But they won't do that, man. They don't do that because they know nobody's going to watch. They're going to, if anybody like me, you're just going to go do something else with the ads run and then come back. So I'll switch to Firefox. Firefox supports ad blocker. It was very easy to switch. Firefox offers the ability to transfer your data from Chrome to Firefox. The only issue is you need to re-sign into everything. that you already have signed in. But that's it's worth it. It's worth the transfer. And then Firefox will take everything, it'll transfer all your bookmarks and your everything you got going on with Chrome. And it's great. It's great. I did it this morning. It was easier, way easier than I thought. I thought it was going to be dreadful switching over, but it was fine. So yeah, boo Google Chrome. If Firefox can do it, why can't Chrome do it? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so Chrome is dead. I should have got the 500 gigabyte version of this phone, man. I only got the 128, and it sucks because I gotta delete stuff all the time just to make room for new stuff. I only have 25 minutes left of recording until I'm completely out of storage. All right, so I went to the grocery store. I got some more things. I went to go get gas. And then I went to the hardware store because I wanted to see if they had plexiglass, and I want to see the prices of that. It's more expensive than I thought it would be, and they don't have them large enough to just have one piece of plexiglass where I can just have two boards and have one of them slide. I might have to do 4 panels, right? And I don't want that frame in the middle to interrupt my view outside the truck, but I might have to just build it that way and have, 2 panels with the frame in the middle for both of them. It should be fine. It should be fine. I think it's the only way that I can do this, because they didn't make them big enough to just have one panel and just build a frame around it and install it. Yeah. I'm looking at about $200 to build my dream sliding glass door. Sliding glass, it's not real glass, it's acrylic, but it is cheaper than glass. It's more flexible. I don't have to worry about it shattering if I hit a bump driving or cracking or anything weird like that. But it was about $40 for half the size that I need for one panel. They want $1 to cut it because I got to cut it to a certain size, and then I need 4 of them, so I can have 2 panels, have this one slide overlapping in and out. And then I need to get the window tint to put on the inside so that I can see out but nobody can see in, and that'll just really open up my possibilities of places to park and open up the back and have a cool view, but also have privacy. That's gonna cost about $200 though, and I'm not ready to spend that kind of money. So I need to be patient, man. I need to just be patient. I do plan on selling my other car, and I gotta fix it up first, and then I can sell it and I'll make some decent money off of that. And then I'll have enough money to do, if I sell that car, I'll have enough money to get the sliding glass door I want. I might even be able to shop around more and find somebody who can make just that one panel that I want. And that might be a little more pricey, but it's going to be worth it to not have that frame in the middle, just, right in the middle of the view. But then I could do more. I could put a big TV right here like I wanted to, and then build something else to store all my ingredients over here on the side. And then I could put cabinets right here, right above me, to hold more storage. And I could probably start working on a nicer countertop for my kitchen. And then we could start adding details and trimming in weird places, and then paint. And then we could paint, and then I feel like I'm done building at that point. I'll feel a lot better about that. I don't know what color I would paint. I might still stick to a brown, maybe a darker brown, so that the colors pop more. Because I'm going to be adding LED lights are wrapped around here and on the floor and stuff like that. And try to keep that cabin vibe. I do love that cabin vibe. But just plain plywood doesn't look that great. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna wait, sell the other car, and then put a little bit of that money into finishing this build how I want it. I might even rip this whole kitchen counter out and rebuild it to look nicer. Maybe. Maybe. I think it's fine. If I could just get a proper countertop to put on top, I think it'd be fun. I would like a bigger sink, but I don't want to spend bigger sink money. I don't think I need a bigger sink. I think it'd just be nicer. Because it's been fine. This small sink has been fine. I'm just one person. I don't use a lot of dishes. You hear that? I don't know if you heard that, baby. I'm in a parking lot right now. Maybe another $600 into this build, and I'll be where I'll feel satisfied. But I can't spend $600 right now. That does not feel good. That would not feel good. I don't think I could sleep if I spent $600 right now. So it's gonna have to wait. But I took a picture of the sizes and the prices, and I have more to think about. So we'll see. We'll see what we end up doing with that. I think I'm gonna wait. We'll sell that car. Have some more money in my pocket, and then do some more cool things with this truck. All right, so I don't have much time left. I got a comment from the last video by Flame, and this viewer Flame, thank you for commenting and subscribing, by the way. I appreciate it. He said he wanted me to talk about mental health in the next video. Now, he didn't say specifically what about mental health he wanted me to talk about, so I don't know exactly what he wanted to hear, but mental health is a very important, how do I word this, man? This mental health is a priority of mine. I'm constantly dealing with the anxiety. I used to have a really big problem with depression, and I think what helped with depression was just shifting my views on the world and life, and just being more confident with my own character, and all the friends that I've made helped me see the world in a little bit more of a brighter light, because it helps to talk to people. It helps socializing. And then, you realize, like, oh, we all hate the world. We all hate what's going on. Like, it's not just me. I don't feel isolated. We all hate what's going on, and it makes us sad. The world makes us sad. And we can all just talk about how shit it is together, and then get over it, and then move on to do more things that make you feel good and bring joy to your life, and not have to worry about all that stuff that you were constantly thinking about but never were able to really find people to connect with and talk about those things. I think that was very helpful with my depression. I think the game VR Chat, man, if you guys don't know what VR Chat is a social game. You pick your username, and you pick an avatar that you want to dress as, and you run around in these random worlds with these random people, and you socialize. And a lot of it is very toxic. I experience a lot of racism for having a black accent on the internet. Um, and then there's just people in general that just want to make you feel bad because it makes them feel good, which sucks because the good part of the game, the part that I'm talking about, isn't like that. I started playing the game, and then I made a friend, TK, and then from there he invited me to a group of friends that he made friends with, and then I became friends with all of them, and from there I just kept making more friends and talking to people and just sharing thoughts and ideas of the world with each other, playing games together, joking around together. It was great because I never, as long as I can remember, I've always been antisocial. I don't really trust. I honestly have trust issues with people. I've had a lot of bad experiences where I grew up, and so it kind of just made me want to stay home and like make music or play video games or whatever excuse I could have to stay home and still enjoy my life. But VR chat helped a lot with my mental health. I don't experience depression like I used to. It's not completely gone. Some days I do get sad because, you know, things happen, life happens, but it's not an everyday thing like it used to be. I do still deal with anxiety. I do. I'm an overthinker. And, if you're an overthinker, then you know what that comes with, man. There's a lot of worrying that comes with overthinking. And there's things that can cause anxiety. Like if I drink too much caffeine, I can get anxiety. So I do not have energy drinks. If I have a soda, I'll have like one soda in the morning and then have non-caffeinated drinks throughout the rest of the day to not overconsume caffeine. I obviously try to drink as much water as I can when I can. And then I like to stay away from loud places, loud people, because I think that I've been told that I have some symptoms of PTSD. I can't be around a lot of loud or somebody moving around a lot. It just makes me uncomfortable. I like to be like this. Like I like to get away into the quiet places in the world and find peace. Something else that I've learned about mental health. There's this artist. His name is David Cho. Wait, is that his name? Hold on, bro. Don't. His name is David Cho, right? David Cho. Oh, I really hope I got his name right because I really like this guy. I really like this guy. I used to watch him when he was making ASA videos. ASA was like him and his friends were in this like padded room wearing all white. Is really weird, but they're all wearing all white in this padded room, and he did like this podcast where he just talked to his friends in this like slippery socks room. You know what I'm talking about. And that's when I got into like Bobby Lee and Steve Lee and all them. But anyways, this guy David Cho, he's an artist. He did art for Facebook at their original headquarters, and instead of allowing them to pay him for his art he did on their walls, he asked for stocks in Facebook, and then Facebook blew up, and then he got rich off these stocks. Really smart guy, right? So I watch him when I can, and he made this video. I think he was on a podcast. He was talking about how he went to Africa and he was with this like tribe of people who spend all day hunting bamboos so they can eat their meat. They eat bamboos. And he noticed that there's this huge difference in their mental health versus American mental health, he said that they lived so freely, more free than Americans, and we're so proud of our freedom, right? And these people were more free than us. Like they didn't have to get up early and get dressed and look good and smell good to get in their car and go work somewhere where they're not comfortable for 8 hours and then come home and exhausted and binge watch TV to escape reality and then to, you know, eat junk to feel good in the soul and then go to bed and then do it all over again until the weekend where you finally have time to do laundry, like, you know, house chores and all this crap. And we still feeling miserable because you're barely keeping up with life. And these people in Africa were just, they sleep on the floor, man. And they get up and they, you know, wake up. They're so happy to be with each other. They're go run around all day, man. They're always on the move, hunting these bamboos because they gotta hunt to eat. And that's kind of like the prime of being human, man, is to like have your people who you take care of each other. You spend all day just taking care of each other, and it doesn't feel like work because it feels so natural. You have these people who go, you know, get food. These people who go and get fruits, and these people who clean and maintain the tents and the fire pit and all this crap. And then these people who like take care of the children, and everyone just feels like they're doing their part in life the way that they're supposed to. And it's just a completely different world, that tribe versus America. And he just explained just how happy they were. And when he tried to explain America to them, they're like, "Oh, you talking about that place where people like kill themselves? Like that's how they view America. Like we're so unhappy. We have all these things and freedom and these advancements in technology and all these great things that we take for granted, and at the end of the day, they just make us feel worse. And these people in Africa, they have nothing but each other and the tools they make things out of, and they're so happy. They don't know what depression is. I think they're too busy to have these mental health problems to sit around and just think about it like how I'm doing right now, man. I'm just sitting here talking to myself. I have too much time that I'm able to do this. I have way too much time to sit here and talk to a camera. My biggest problem in life right now is worrying about the time running out. Like, think about that. That's my biggest worry right now. And none of it matters. This video doesn't matter. What I'm saying doesn't matter. But I feel like it does. So I stress out about it. What really matters is that my group of people are okay. They have what they need. And we're all thriving. So, you know, it's really easy to forget to take care of your mental health. I do it sometimes I ignore it and it works, but then it comes back and I have to really address it. And I think it's important to just take some time and just breathe and remind yourself, like, you know, like I'm okay. Maybe this might be causing this. You know, I in all honesty, it's important to have more self-awareness. If you're gonna have good mental health, you need to be aware of how you're feeling and what things are making you feel these ways, so you can manage all this stuff. Like, hey, this is making me feel bad. I gotta put this away. this is making me feel good, but if it makes me feel good too much, then I'm gonna start feeling bad. So let me make sure I don't do this too much. And then here's all the important stuff. And I need to make sure that I take care of this and that this is my priority. But do this sometimes and stay away from it. You know, like you just gotta really manage your life. Ever since the last time I got out of the mental hospital, that's been my whole life. It's just making sure that my mental health is good so I never end up back there again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm running out of time, dude. Well, I don't know what else to say, man. I didn't have lunch. Well, I had a burrito that was left over from last night, but I need to cook a little bit something else here. Maybe I'll have a snack and then I'll cook dinner around 5 and then clean all that up and just I'm just gonna end up playing video games, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna play Gears 5 or Diablo 4 or Halo or man, there's so many good games. I gotta play a game, man. I want to test how much data Diablo 4 uses. I haven't been able to test that yet. I know Gears 5 is fine, Halo's fine, Fall Guys is fine. I had to delete Titanfall 2 to download Diablo 4 again. All right, well I gotta wrap this video up, and I really need to go through my phone storage and delete a bunch of stuff. So like last time, if you guys want me to talk about anything, let me know in the comments below. If you want me to talk specifically about a topic, then be more specific in your comments about what you want me to talk about. If you just want me to talk about a topic in general, then yeah, you don't need to do that. You don't need to make it more specific. Again, thank you all for subscribing, for liking the videos. I see y'all for commenting. Commenting helps a lot. It's important that these videos are engaging and that you guys can let me know about your opinions on these things that I talk about. I think in the future I want to write down more interesting stuff that I read in the news and that I dive a little bit deeper into to understand more, and then maybe talk about those more in future videos, because the news has always been something that interests me since I was like a teenager, man. I've always loved the news. I love hearing about what's going on in the real world around us. So maybe I'll talk about that more in future videos. But I gotta get my storage sorted first so I can make more videos. Anyways, yeah, I don't have anything left to say, man. It's been a busy day. Spent all my money that I just made, but I should be making more money soon. And take care of your mental health. Do what you gotta do to make that a priority in your life, because you don't want to wait until it's too late to start caring about your mental health, man. Don't do what I did. There's things that I can't do anymore because of what happened to me. And if I just took it more serious before things got bad, I'd probably be in a better state now. Not that you guys got nothing to worry about. I have it under control, but I wish I can go back and just smack some sense into my younger self, because it's not something that you can ever come back from. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. And I will catch you guys in the next video.